I do just want to like preface this entire thing by saying I'm extremely interested to see how this will go for a few reasons. One, Digitopia Duels is a bit different than our base LDCC events in the sense that our base LDCC events run very specific deck building rules where it's like, oh, you can only run gimmick cards with blah, 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 or, you know, they have to be even cost cards, etc., etc. So everything's just like a fucking free-for-all on that side. Whereas Digitopia Duels is put together in a way where the community kind of just decides the ban list and restriction list together, and we all work hand in hand to kind of shape where this is going to go. This is still very new. This is only the second event, so we don't really have that big of a ban list yet, and there's some things changing moving forward. What's crazy is that so far we have some very clear, strong decks and things that people have been relying on, and we have returning decks pretty consistently. So I'm interested to see just overall how things will go in the future with this. Super excited. I know that Digitopia Duels only happens once a month because, again, I run the standard LDCC on the first Sunday of every month at 8 p.m. EST. Then I run Digitopia Duels at the third Sunday of every month at 8 p.m. EST. And then in between those, on the second and fourth week of the month at 8 p.m. EST, I run fighting game tournaments, right? So we only really get to see LDCC and Digitopia Duels one time a month, but there is something that's been consistent, and this is kind of what I was thinking about going into tonight. We have one player that's been running this deck as much as they possibly can, and it's Zay. Every single time Zay runs Ghosts, they've ran it in an LDCC event, they've ran it in Digitopia Duels, and they're doing it again tonight. They've had a great showing every single time, and by a great showing, I mean they've won, right? I'm pretty sure they won Digitopia Duels as well. But I'm very interested to see if that's gonna lead to discussion about possible susses in the future or things that need to go bye-bye, etc., etc. What is crazy about these events though is because of the way streaming works and how long some of these matches take and how much time I have to do these events, and I don't want you guys to be here for 4 fucking hours, is I don't run first to twos, I don't run first to threes. The competitors actually get to run first to ones, right? So you can get completely fucked or completely lucky depending on how you draw. So you're incentivized to build a deck that allows you to see what you need as consistently as possible in these Digitopia Duels and LDCC events. And that's part of the meta you kind of have to play around when thinking about cards that you want to run or cards that you want to ban, etc., etc. So super excited to see what's going to happen here. But I think Zay is probably going to be the standing person to beat, just so that they don't go on a run or a tear for basically three events with the same deck. You know what I mean? Anyhow, enough of all that. I appreciate y'all for coming out, and let's get ourselves started with the very first set of rounds. I would love to have Matturifizz and Potatofrogs playing first in LDCC matches 1. There's just like non-stop issues. Oh yeah, we're gonna have the desync sound effects. Let's go. So it looks like Matt's going to get to go first. And Matt's got... You know what's crazy? Oh my god, that's terrible. You know what's crazy? I actually don't know exactly what the new BT24 Digimon deck does, if I'm being honest. So commentating this could be a little hard. I haven't had a chance to like fully look at the cards and know what every little thing does. Let me do this real quick. So it looks like he's going to Digivolve over Sudamon with a Goblimon. Can Kakumon promote? Interesting. This looks like a trait-heavy option card. Invasion of the Titans. Lets him draw 2, discard 2. And then I'm guessing there's a delay effect. I just don't know what it is. I will say this. The Digimon TCG has been going... Seems like... Let me correct myself here before I get too far ahead of myself. It seems like it's been going pretty heavily into the archetypical route. And I know we've had this conversation a lot on the Discord. But the generic, not generic, but like the option cards and tamers and rookies all kind of having similar effects across multiple archetypes. Like, oh, this rookie can digivolve for 1 less into X and Y and Z trait, or this rookie can search the top 3 for X and Y and Z trait. You know what I mean? Like, and tamers and whatever. And it just seems like that's very much the way that card game is going. And whether that's a good or bad thing is, you know, a whole different conversation than what I'm looking to have. But I think it's definitely worth noting that Bandai clearly wants the game to go in this direction, and at some level, it's kind of interesting. So we have a lot of discard and drawing happening. Wow, is that 2 fucking draws off of 1 discard? Yucky. Despicable even. Okay, so Potatofrogs is gonna go ahead and promotes. They're gonna go into, was that Cannon? I can't see the fucking card. I'm guessing it was Cirrus. I'm blind. Leave me alone. Cannon or Cirrus? I can't tell from here. Again, once we have a spectate mode on these games, it is Cannon Weissmon. Sick. Love me some good Cannon Weiss with sick design. But once we have a spectate mode, it'd be much easier to look at cards and kind of see what they do and spectate a bit better. Just in general. Matt is going to digivolve in breeding to Hieldamon. Trying to keep their stack safe, it seems like, and then setting themselves up for the future with a missed memory boost. See what they lose. They lost a Matt and a Titanmon right off rip and had a Skull Greymon on their draw. That's probably slightly unfortunate, but you know, there's worse fates, I suppose. It looks like Potatofrogs. I'm going to call Potatofrogs Potato because that name's adorable. It's going to go into Searsmon. I was going to say Frogs because Frogs are sick, but I'm not going to say Potatofrogs the whole time. So, because I'm a bum. They're going to go to Searsmon. Proc some of their effects. They're also going to Digivolve Gamamon in their breeding, allowing them to hit another option card that they could possibly use here. Are they going to take the place of Digivolution card or nah? They're going to say no. Hold on. Snow Goblymon, it fucking died. Unfortunately, Searsmon died on its second security check when it swung into a Titamon. That's going to be, what, 2 Titamons in trash now? For Matt? But it's not the end of the world for Potato here, as they're going to be able to play some stuff from their trash because of their inheritables. Are they going to tuck a Gamamon? It looks like no. Maybe. No? Negative. Yes? Not sure. Is in fact going to be a no. Okay, it is going to be a yes. So they're playing a Gamamon onto the field. And then they're going to turn pass with their trait-specific option? Question mark? Looks like they're trying to decide between playing Gamma or doing Strongest of Brothers. And they're setting themselves up for the future with the Strongest of Brothers, which I totally get. I mean, how often do we look at our end of turns and go, fuck it. I'll boost my stuff for the future. I don't mind. You know? Have a little bit extra delay effects on board so you can either get some more memory or Digivolve for cheaper or whatever the hell you need to do. Sometimes it's just kind of your best play, even if you're passing over a full 3. Okay. Matt is now at 5 memory. This is going to be a big turn for Matt if they're able to possibly get something done here. Going to Skull LochSchemes. Trash 1. Delete each of your opponent's level 3. Delete 1, excuse me. 1 each of your opponent's level 3 and 4. So they get to shoot both of the Gamamon cards on Potato's side with that 1 Digivolution. Absolutely massive play for Matt here. And then they're going to Digivolve into Titamon in trash. I'm assuming that was a reduced cost. I kind of missed the text there. I was too busy yapping and then looking up a chat. So that's on me, my bad. They're going to discard Hyogamon. I don't know why I did that. I'm probably never going to stop doing that now. My apologies. And it looks like we're going to get to play 2 Digimon for free here. Just tight. I'm going to play Kinkaku Promote. Yeah, this is sick. I love the Minerva Titanmon abilities. The Minervamon promo card. And the Titanmon abilities. Just a lot of these purple Time Stranger cards are super, super fun. A lot of cool stuff going on in there. I mean, this set BT24 in general seems pretty sick as a whole. One has 5+ memory, play a 5 tight. Wait, what? What did the fuck did that say? You could do what? Hey, now. You could do what? We're cheating in this motherfucker. Hold on. You being so for real right now? Going back over to Potato. Potato said, yo, look what I got. I got a lizard, and it's a white and red lizard. You know what that means, right? We're gonna Digivolve it. Totally understandable.
No!
There's two cats. Thank you for the follow, JayofJade. Hopefully your match is going, hopefully doing well. Lizard! And thank you for being here at this tournament today. Good times. Looks like we're gonna bottom out the RP. Nope, we're gonna bottom the R Gamamon, shooting Hyugamon into the trash. One of your Digimon Digivolves. Pop. We're climbing now. Look at this. Woo. Gamamon doing Gamamon things. Place 5 differently named Gammas. Only have 2, but hey. Wow, we get to shoot the Titamon off that? Okay. Not Digivolving. Not Digivolving. But they are big. It's a big bitch. I missed that. Did that say security +1? It didn't. It said rush retaliation DP 4K plus. You love to see it. No raid though, right? Rage Shadow Legends. Another Ginkaku sent straight to the trash. We're Digivolving again into Sears for 3. Get to place another Digimon underneath, and that's gonna shoot the Ginkaku. Wow, +1 memory. Passing for a choke. Diabolical. Gamamon out here doing Gamamon things. All right. I say that like it's expected, but I feel like more often than not, I see a Gamamon play out and it's rough, you know? This time it's going pretty good. Potato's getting some good stuff happening. Retaliation, raid, security +1. When this Digimon Gamamon in its text would leave the battle area by your opponent's effects, trash 3 Digimon cards and it won't leave. Wow. Got a once per turn protection. Pretty nasty. Uh-oh. Did I know? Assembly? Oh shit. We assembling? Oh. Is this just another medieval Gallon situation where you could just play a big bitch for 7? I mean, it's not as easy, right? But come on now. I say that like I wouldn't just hard slam just a Cannondramon onto the field for full cost, because I would and I have, and I'd do it again. So I simply don't care. Oh my god, say goodbye. Okay, getting another Titanmon, my bad. Probably shouldn't call them Titanmons. That'd probably be confusing for people. Yeah, getting another Titan. There we go. Let me commentate better so I'm not confusing the audience. Yeah, I think that's probably the wise thing to do here. I'm so sorry. We're able to grab Hyuga and Ogremon. Hyugamon goes to the trash. Oh fuck, we gotta execute up in this hoe. Delete all of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest level. Wait, this is kind of diabolical. What the hell? And Searsmon is unfortunately murdered for simply existing. That's kind of insane. Okay, they got a hero off of that though. On deletion, they now gets to play a level 5 or lower into the Skull Gray. Okay, I respect. By trashing one, you can give a Digimon retaliation and blocker. They're gonna trash their Ogremon. So far, they've trashed both their Hyuga and their Ogre that they added to their hand this turn. Drawing into another Ginkaku. Alright. It is now Potato's turn. And the security is looking a lot more even here. Although I will say this. Potato's board state has so much resources. And we're not just talking the 2 Tamers and the option with delay. They have 9 fucking memory to work with. This is going to be a big turn memory-wise. They can definitely make a lot happen here. That's for sure. What a terrifying situation to be in. You just spend all these resources to, you know, get rid of a board state and knock down some security, and then your opponent's just like, yeah, sure, but I also have all this memory to work with now. That's definitely one of the feelings of all time, and it's not a good one. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, though. You know, you gotta FWIB. Streamer, by the way, author, by the way. I'm just stuttering. No big deal. It's fine. Let's see, which area? I want to put the card. Another Gamamon to the bottom. Shocker, I know. A Gamamon deck tucking as a bottom source, a Gamamon. It's the purple Gamamon, so that's okay. Let me just take a look at something real quick. While they're doing that, I want to see something. I'm pretty sure that has the inheritable of playing a hero on deletion. Yep, sure does. Let's see something. Let me see this. Let me see this Titan action. Invasion of the Titans. It's a 3-drop. Right, has the draw 2, and then place in battle area. By trashing this card, if opponent has 5 or more memory, play a 5 or lower Digimon with Titan from trash without paying the cost. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. And then security, if it gets hit, lets you play a 4 or lower from hand or trash. It's kind of dirty now. Seems like a pretty big value card for the deck in general. I wonder if that's being ran at a 4 or a 3 of. Okay, well, Sirusmon is going to delete the Skull Greymon off of Matt's side of the field. Matt now gets to proc an effect if they so choose to, but because of the Crimson Blaze, it looks like they're unable to. Which is, you know, understandable. Question is, if they can't be playing things by effect, what's their play here? Ogremon for 2. Going into Jack Raid. Okay. We are in fact gonna swing. Going straight into once per turn, trash a card and a stun. Okay, we have a suspended stun. Buying just a little bit of time, yeah. And they're gonna digivolve into Skull Greymon. Maybe. I mean, I'm assuming, because that's the ultimate they seem to be going for when they have the chance to put one on the field. Retaliation and blocker kind of doesn't matter, because not only do they have the stun, but also, like, you're going to be suspended as well. That is a turn pass. Both players are at 2 security, and this time, Potato's resources is not at a whopping 7 at the start of the turn, so they can put it to 9. Instead, they're only going to 4 after their Tamer's proc. Which is, wow, way better, but that's still going to allow them to just hard drop Sirusmon as a Digivolution over the Gamamon. This is going to absolutely shoot the fucking Skull Greymon. Skull Greymon is gonzo bonanza. And now Potato has a laundry list of effects they're going to get to proc. This shit makes me laugh so hard. Every time I see a Gamamon deck just get like a stack, and something happens, it's like, okay, we're gonna proc like 7 effects now. Okay, cool. Trashing the security 1 time, bringing Matt down to 1. Both players are they're boxing it out here. Question is Potato gonna be able to finish it this turn? What's Matt doing with their trash? Let's see. Gotta play a card. They're gonna play the Ogremon. Ogremon drops. Oh my god, they get another stun. Oh, that's crazy. Sirusmon is now stunned. Uh-oh. What's Potato's plan now? What's the game plan here? What are we thinking? Which one is this? I can't remember his name. Venzen. It's gonna give a +3 KDP and blocker. And Digivolving, by the way, in case that wasn't enough. Gonna Digivolve into Regulusmon. Tucking more sources. This deck's so funny to me. Hey, you want to see a magic trick? I got another stack. Infinite source works. It's true. That is a completely clean board with only 2 memory for Matt to work with. Things are looking dire. Will Matt be able to make anything happen here, or has Potato done the best that they could and successfully shut down Matt for a clear? Is this turn going to be it, I guess is what I'm asking. It feels bad using Jack Raid when you have 29 cards in your trash. You're 1 fucking card away. That's diabolical. But they did get enough to play their Titamon, so I mean, there's that, you know what I'm saying? It's not the end of the world. Could be worse, could be worse. That's so fucking funny to me. All right. Shooting the level 5s out of the sky with Tidemon's ability. Potato's gonna get more value off of this, but and where did that go? Into the trash. And it looks like we're gonna get the execute off for Titamon here. Oh boy. Does it let them attack the series? They're trying to, it looks like they're trying to decide what they should do here. Personally, I mean, you get the attack to lead all your opponent's lowest level, right? So I would personally just be swinging on that security because, you know, we be Deskfaceart. Execute is such a good ability. What the fuck? Every time I see execute in a deck, I'm like, oh no. Don't do it to him. It's so dirty. Imagine like Puppet Rush with full execute strat. Ugh. That'd be so obnoxious. It's already obnoxious in Ghosts. Oh man. It's one of my favorite things about Ghosts too. Execute is such a fun ability. It's like Blitz, except you could just do it and also you can trigger your own deletion effects, which is so hot. You know, playing the promo Titus since it could play a level 4 Titan from the trash. Yeah, it looks tight. It looks like a lot of fun. I was really enjoying the promo Mervermon in a few decks, but the promo Titanmon's looking kind of schmacksy over there. You know what I'm saying? Might need to give it a shot. You play it with dark animals, but nah. Gotta do what you gotta do, you know. Oh my god, is this 4 memory off of Tamers? Oh, and none of them are memory setters. Whoo! Wowee, that's scary. This is crazy work. Right back to 4. Effectively an 8 memory turn. Wow. And not a single mem setter in sight. Labra can get your level 7 from the trash. Yeah, that's diabolical. Oh, is it going to be a Crimson Blaze? No shot, right? This one's coming down to the wire. Okay, the choke. I respect it. I respect it. Players can't reduce play costs. Oh boy. Does Matt have an answer? Obviously, Matt cannot assembly here. Matt's going to try to force the attack, it looks like. Oh, man. I think that's it. That's something crazy sitting in the security. And it's not. Wow, GG. This one came down to the fucking wire. What a good fight to start on the first one. Holy shit. GG Z2. That was a great match. Thank you. Burningchill and JayofJade a chance to play their matches. Burningchill was playing Sukuyamon Ace. Yep. And I forgot what JayofJade was playing. Oh yeah, they're doing the fucking Anubismon loop. That's right, that's right. I looked at that, I was like, I remember playing this shit. A worse version, but playing this shit nonetheless. Not gonna lie, seeing Burningchill run Sukuyamon Ace is a little surprising to me, because it's not the type of deck I picture them playing normally, based on the decks they've submitted in the past, and the type of stuff that they've done did played, but we might be having a screen issue on JayofJade's side. JayofJade, when you get a chance, can you reset your Discord stream, please? And thank you. I'm telling you, spectate mode would go so hard for this. Thank you. Okay, so their hand is it is all Gizamon, Blue Marimon, and Ogremon right now. Ooh, okay, we lagging. It might be worth staying on Burningchill's side for now. Ooh. Ooh, okay. So next level Gizamon is coming out. We're now back over to Burningchill. Burningchill is going to be able to promote if they want, go into like Cubamon and the Talmon and start doing stuff. But chances are they'll probably just hard play some things over here. Yeah, that seems about right. So Rika comes out. They're able to get a Sakuyamon Ace. They now have their full line in hand and grab themselves a plugin of choice. My assumption is going to be it's going to be Offensive Plugin 5. It's just really good. I mean, both plugins are good, but with the way things are, interesting. Okay. Interesting choice. Actually, I think Burningchill might be one of the 2 people I've seen still running full Offensive Plugin. I'm going to stay on Burningchill screen for now because it's not, looks like JayofJade is just not running smoothly. That's okay though. Okay, we're back over to Burningchill. Burningchill is drawn into Hex Antibody. Of course, classic. They're just hitting the pieces they need. I wonder what the ratios are. They're going to pop their training. So the Renamon can go to Cubamon 4 free. Hitting a scramble is actually kind of nice. Cubamon allows them to hit, ooh, Mandala. Or are they going to take the Talmon, I wonder? I don't see a world in which they're grabbing the high speed plugin just because they're fighting against a rather low DP power deck. At least generally this deck is lower on the DP side. So yeah, this is less surprising to me. Talmon is going to allow them to play an option card reduced by 2. They're going to go into Scramble. Scramble is going to allow them to go into their Sakuyamon for 0. The big nothing. The big nada even. Sakuyamon hits the field. They're now going to be able to do another option card, gain a bit of memory off of their inheritables, and Rina. Need the Onmyojutsu. True. Kage no Jutsu. I don't even remember what the freaking Naruto chat one was. It was Kage no, I don't remember. Shadow Clone no Jutsu. Kage no Jutsu? I don't know. I really don't remember. I don't remember the chant. It's been so long since I watched her played anything Naruto related. Even longer since I read the manga. Okay. The Sakya Jutsu, the Jutsu. Yeah, the Mandela or whatever. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use our alliance here to get some nice checks. You already know the offense plugin's coming out. you already know we're boosting that even further. We're hitting for big checks here, baby. Looks like Burningchill went the turbo check route, which I totally understand. And realistically, you could probably this version they could probably kill quickly. We're gonna get ourselves some more tokens. I think. Methinks. I don't remember. Yeah, there it is. Nice little rush body on the field. Okay, they're gonna use it for a bit of removal. Wonder if they're running the unboot. Yeah, I don't know. I know some people are running that. It's crazy. I've seen so many builds of this deck. I've seen the boot. I've seen Shine Gray. I've seen another one that runs Shine Gray and Ruin. My bad. I've seen another one that runs Burst, Shine Gray, Ace. There's like control versions. There's like control shells, like security control shells. There's like turbo gas. I'm hitting you for a shit ton of security and untaps versions. I mean, this is 1 turn 5 shields already. Probably would have been OTK, yeah. Did I see the one you sent the other day? You know what's crazy? I don't think I remembered to check it. Won't be so real with you. I think I forgot. Genuinely, I think I forgot. I'm sorry. I think I even told you I was gonna possibly forget too. I was like, I gotta check this later, but I might forget. Lol. You know how I am. I'm sorry. There's too much going on. I can't always keep track. I'm bad. Boot, Rune, Chaos, Burst. Yeah, there's so many versions. They just be doing all the things. It's so flexible considering like you would think you would be pretty stuck in what it's doing because it's a mono yellow Renamon deck, you know, Sakuya cards. And you'd think that it'd be like very set on what it's doing. And it's like, no, that's not the case. super flexible, lots of tools, just can really make shit happen. Yeah, this is crazy. Burningchill is going to be able to it's over. GG. And that was an unfortunate absolute blowout, absolute shutout. And I mean, maybe there's an ace in hand that can do something for JayofJade, but chances are probably not. The power of the advanced decks go crazy. GG's, y'all. Thanks for playing. Oh my god, I can't stop fucking can't stop dying. Does that help? So we'll do Potatofrogs and Dark Bull on stream 1. Yeah, ItMeZae on stream 2. Okay, cool. Basically, we're seeing a oh wait, no, this is a different one? Question mark? This is a different deck. Okay, cool. We're seeing somewhat of a reprieve here. So it looks like Dark Bull is going first. They're just rough hand. Rough fucking hand. Truly unfortunate. They're going to Wisdom Training to get themselves a rookie in hand. And then Potato is going to go Gamamon over the Gurimon, hitting their Mega. And they're going to go ahead and do their on-play Gamamon to, I'm guessing, hit something that they need. Are they going to grab another Searcher? No, they're going to grab their Gulas. Okay. Back over to Dark Bolt. Dark Bolt's going to go over Sunamon for 0, allowing them to draw into Dvdraw X Antibody. Hot. Another Wisdom Training has hit the tower, sir. Searching the top 2 for a Titamon and choking out I almost said Gamamon, choking out Potato on the turn pass. This is cool. We got 2 newcomers fighting each other in this round. Gonna go into Gulus for 2, choking on the pass, allowing them to trash some cards into the trash. 2 cards from the top of the deck into the trash. My brain is already just not having it. X Antibody going underneath the Goblimon, so they're able to go to Dvdraw X here and get the extra effects for that. That does help out quite a bit. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and discard Ogremon. Ogremon. Are we going to see, I would say we're going to probably see the training be cracked here, yeah? Going to Cerberusmon for 1, giving another choke on the pass. Both of these players really into wrapping their hands around the other player's neck and just absolutely wrangling the shit out of them. I respect it. These are quick turns of just, I'm going to choke you, and then I'm going to choke you in retaliation. Dark Bolt was able to get some memory back on the discard, allowing them to Digivolve once again. Choosing to forego. I thought that they were going to discard the Titanmon, but they're actually going to discard their Skull, allowing them to play an Ogremon. Nice. Board is getting wider, it turns out. Titanmon has retaliation and some other stuff. I can't read all that. But definitely a decent amount of stuff on that. A decent amount of inheritables on that. Looks like Potato's considering once again passing their breeding stage. Question is, what's the plan here in general? Your hand is trash from this Digimon. Digivolve into Titamon or Titan trait. Digivolution cost reduced by 1. Well, that Goblimon's kind of sick. Is that even a Goblimon? Is that a fucking Shamanmon? Am I blind? It might be a Shamanmon. Hold on. Can't see. An incorrect screen. Not bad. Might be. Let me double check. Shamanmon. Am I dumb? It's Goblimon, right? It's not Goblimon. The fuck? Have I officially lost it? Alright, they're gonna delete the Ogremon. Yeah, it's Shamanmon. It is Shamanmon. Okay, I've lost it. My bad. Not me lying on commentary. Dark Bolt's gonna go ahead and do another X Anybody Protoform. This time underneath the Cerberusmon X. My bad, y'all. Giving retaliation to... Couldn't really see what they clicked on. I'm assuming it went to the the Doberman there. I could be wrong. Ogremon just coming right back out like nothing ever fucking happened. You ever do something? You ever just exercise futility? You know, but it's like, but if you don't blow it up, they're just gonna get more cards, so you do gotta blow it up. I get it. It's annoying. Chose not to. Okay, well, we're gonna get some memory back here. Off discarding the Ogremon. Maybe they were trying to see a different rookie that they could digivolve over the Sunamon. Not really sure. Anyways, Goblymon is going over the Sunamon, and it is time for some swinging action. Maybe, who knows? You tell me. Maybe. Decisions. On deletion, play a level 4 or lower gamma. Just checking that trash real quick. There is not a level 4 or lower gamma in the text. So that's not happening. Not this time. Heal! There's so much. Dark Bolt's so much better than me because I would just be like, we sending it. Choosing not to use the unsuspend here. Fucking goodbye, Cannon Weissman. Oh my god. That's funny. Hold on 1 second. And just like that, Gamamon is back. I just realized the retaliation got put on Titamon for double retaliation. I see. They both have double retaliation. I'm so confused. Is one retaliation not enough, chat room? Do we need more than one? Do we live in a society where if you only have one retaliation, you're poor? What is happening? It's so funny to me. Okay, Titamon's going over the Cerberus X. Gotta go ahead and shoot a Titamon into the trash here. Is that that's a stun, right? It's gonna be a stun on the Gamamon. We digivolving? We're not digivolving, but we are gonna play a level 4 or lower Demon or Titan from trash. That's gonna be a second Ogremon. So when cards get discarded, we are gaining heckin' memory here. Potato is back up. They're once again like, am I promoting? Am I not promoting? Not really. I'm not really sure. And you know what? I respect it. Thing is, like, hand state kind of scary. I'm gonna digivolve Golis over there, currently suspended. Gamma here. They are going to go for the tuck. From hand, they're going to tuck their Gamamon so when it gets deleted, not only could they delete something, but they'll be able to play a Tamer once their card's been deleted. Some of you guys seem to be having issues with DCGO or Rutro. What does that mean? What kind of issues are we having? Is it not working? Is it disconnecting again? Are we having another fucking disconnect mid-matches? Oh no. Please don't do it to me, DCGO. It's Sunday. Let us be free. Free us from the shackles that bind us. We don't deserve this. Oh man. Just carefully looking through. One match DC'd, you wasn't able to join a room, but it fixed it. Okay. We'll keep that in mind as we tiptoe through the rest of the matches, I suppose. I'm just now realizing it's almost 9 o'clock. Okay, we're going back over to Dark Bolt. Dark Bolt. Dark Bolt's going to get to discard their Ogremon. I wonder why. Giving retaliation to Titamon. They're about to get a nice bit of memory off of this. Should have suggested harder hits to Dark Animal. It's okay. Things will be getting shaken up for the next one for sure. I'm sure. Titamon is just slamming more bodies on the board. Gamma is having a hard time controlling this deck like it was able to in its last round. Look at all that memory gain from all these bodies and inheritables, just letting the memory flow. Truly something to witness. Who's digivolving? Somebody's digivolving. This deck is so cool. This deck is so purple. I love it. Makes me so happy. Going to Cerberusmon over Dobermon X. Gonna go ahead and get to return a Dark Animal or Shaman. Returning Tida Skull. I guess I should have said like possible thingies. Well, we can have the ban list and hit suggestions chat after the event in the sus and ban list chat in LDCC for sure. I mean, I tried getting you guys to say your pieces, so at least now maybe that. I know you tried. Okay, looks like we're hitting an option card here, but will it have any impact on what's about to happen? I thought that is the question. Dark Bolt is shredding security right now, but that's a blocker. Is that also a Digivolve on their turn? Eee. Going into the next form. Diabolical. Just like that. Ugh. Killed the Titamon. The Titamon is fucking gone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That has raid, piercing, and execute. Uh-oh. Fucking rip. That is a gross hit in sec, but it looks like it does not matter. That is going to be... That should be it. Yeah, that should be fucking it. Because it's got... No matter what it's going through. Because of the piercing. Even if Dark Bolt didn't have this to delete the blocker, that was GG's. Man, that's crazy.
Played around it, but
good fight, y'all. GG's. Looks like Matt's gonna be going first. We're seeing ourselves another Titamon deck. It's funny how whenever we have these events, there's usually a couple players running similar things, which I think is kind of cool to see who's running what and what's being played. With BT24 just coming out, this doesn't shock me in the slightest. Definitely worth keeping in mind. We lost Zay. Okay, Zay's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Oh man. It would be nice if I could play in one of these sometime in the future. But the problem is with like timing and everything, it's just not feasible. It's just not feasible. What I'm thinking will happen is soon TM, what I'll do is I'll run the Zay's is not working. let me try something. Negative. All right, we'll just be down Zay's screen, I guess. Zay is gonna do a wisdom training here. Zay's sound is working. Cool. But what I'm thinking I'll do is in the future is I'll run the tournament. We'll finish it up, and then I could just do some matches with, you know, the deck building rules afterwards with people if they still want to play. Not for this one though, because I need to get rest. Trying to avoid being sick. Yeah, Zay's thing is okay. Both players a little bit of value going on their fields. I mean, the wisdom training doesn't quite equal a Mad Ishta, but you know, you can kind of take a mile with an inch off the ghost deck. It looks like you can do that really with both of these decks. So I'm kind of interested to see exactly how this matchup will go. Popping their wisdom training so that they can go into, I was gonna guess Phantomon because you know the cards that are in the deck. It was either that or a metal, but chances are, you know, we're going here. I would like to be able to see Zay's hand though. Stream failed. It's like it's showing me the icon a little bit, but it's not popping up. You know what I mean? I don't know why we're having so many Discord problems today. Usually it's not this bad. Imagine we get a match where both players are just not working. Wow, 2 mats were... Ooh. That extra memory gain. It's going to be pretty helpful. Speaking of memory gain, Zay is back up to 0 here, keeping their turn. Man, you don't love swinging into security and just bumping nasties with the opponent's preferred tamer and or, you know, like delay option cards. Never feels good. But it's part of the game. Shit happens. Ooh. I added the Bigmon back to hand. Also, apparently, I've been saying that Digimon, Bigmon, wrong my entire life. Somebody was trying to help me learn how to say it, and I've completely forgotten. That was back during like Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth randomizer days. I don't remember that shit anymore. It's been so long. Wow. 2 violets and both 2 waltzes. Sheesh. I want to go change screens, but again, can't do that. Double in boots, huh? She's so cheeky. We love Violet around here. Okay, Ogremon's gonna swing in for some big old chip damage. We're gonna get the suspend off on here so we can have a little bit of stun action. I want to see something real quick. Has plenty of triggers to get started with. Yikes, okay. I'm pressing the wrong button, my bad, don't mind me. Pressing the wrong button, my bad, don't mind me. Where the fuck did Discord go? Sorry about that. You didn't see that. It's fine. You didn't see me totally just flub my windows. Trust. Okay, we have Titamon going... Hoomst, who's getting the discard hammer? Ogremon? Sure. Send him to the pits. Take him to the club. Security +1. We doing things. Bye-bye, Ogremon. Gotta suspend V. Bye-bye. And now you're stunned. To play the Ogremon that was sent to trash. Matt's filling out their field relatively quickly. Are we doing it again? Another stun. Hey, yo. Psych, I lied. Just trashing. Another waltz? What the fuck is happening on this in this game right now? This is analog youth and security. What the fuck? Holy shit, both tamers are just hitting their security gold mine over here. This is crazy. Genuinely, what the fuck? I'd be so tight. I'd be like, oh, of course, fucking course. All right, no, it's fine. Oh my god, nothing but value in the tamer security. This is truly crazy. Which one of you motherfuckers reached into the simulator's code and stacked your fucking security? That's so rough. What the hell? Oh my gosh. It may look like Matt has the direct lead, but if you take a quick look at Zay's board, the 1 security difference might be a thing, but woof. I think the resource difference is something that might pay off here, bite in quotes, in a pretty big way. But I don't know, this Titamon deck be doing all sorts of things, so maybe it doesn't matter. We'll see. I'm not really sure. Maybe no, of course not. It's fine. I didn't want to watch Zay stream anyways. I have no idea what they have in hand. We're playing this commentary game fucking blind, basically. It's fine. Man, I know this is a fan-made thing, so I'm not complaining that it doesn't have spectator mode, but oh, I'd be happier than a pig in shit. Maybe I'll reach out to Huang Zero and be like, hey, are there any plans for a spectator mode? If so, you're my goat. If not, it's really okay. I mean, there's always like other means, but no, we're not doing those. Back to Bond is in the motherfucking house, going straight to Dvdraw. Dvdraw's gonna let him shoot the snow goblinmon. Goblimon. Execute going off anyways. You love to see it. Execute not caring about the stun, ... question mark. Blocking with the Titamon. Both players are going to get to trigger a decent amount of effects here. Ooh-wee. On deletion, gain memory. On deletion, gain memory. On deletion, gain memory. Hatch your egg. Too bad there's already a Ghostmon in the breeding. But that alone should be able to keep Zay their turn, assuming Matt can't get any memory off of that. I didn't check the inherited or anything, so I'm not really sure. This deck grinds the frick out of you, which is crazy. You think both of them stack their securities? Yeah, probably. Just reaching into the source code, having their Digimon help them out real quick. It's fine. What is a Digimon TCG match online if not using your Digimon to help you cheat? In quotes. That's funny. Right back into Necromon. Oh my god. Just fucking... Dulamon, what do you mean? Oh my god. They're back. That's a big bitch. Right into your level 7. Oh man. Oh man. It just keeps telling me stream failed. Stream failed. Popping Waltz. So Bigmon can evolve. Reduced by 3. Oh boy, that's a Phantomon. Popping another Waltz so we can evolve into Necromon. Ah, that's disgusting. Turn pass. Matt's turn. Matt's gonna get to go to 3 memory. I'm topping both of their mats. Have nothing in their breeding. They cannot get bred, unfortunately. They gotta make some money plays here. Get themselves set up here. Make something happen. Possibly, quite possibly, from relatively nothing. Goblimon. What's that gonna do? Ginkakumon promote is going to be added to hand. And so is Ogremon, and Ginkaku promote's going to get sent straight into the trash. Gaining 2 memory off of their 2 mats that they have on field. Hey, Matt's running 2 mats, I just realized. That'd be 3 mats present and accounted for. Ogremon going over Snow. Snow White, but not quite. Actually, honestly, I don't know what the play is. I don't know if they go Skull or if they go Missed Memory Boost here. I might be fucking wrong all the way across the board. I don't know. Can't even read the cards anyway, so you know. Whatever happens, happens. It is in fact a Skull Greymon play. Very nice. We're gonna trash one. Question though, does blocker and retaliation really matter against ghosts? Not really, right? It's kind of a mute point. Matt gets to draw a card off of Hyogomon. Hyoga! But you do get to Digivolve into a Titamon here. Going straight into their Titamon. I'm guessing this is going to be a hard suspend on Dualahanmon. Dualahanmon. Sit there. Sit pretty. Get stunned. Don't even think about it. Yeah. Execute this. Stink ass. Ogremon getting played hard. Trashing Skull. Suspending the Necro, so Necro is now also suspended and stunned. Once again, can't pull up Zay stream, so we'll just watch from this side. Violet is gonna send Zay to 6 memory. It's pretty sick that it's only 6. What you gonna do with 6 memory? Not much, right? Nah. Nothing to do with 6 memory. Trust. Bigmon drops onto the field. Should be able to shoot the Ogremon. Ogremon is fucking dead. What's the next play? Going into Phantommon again? Shocker, I know. Ghostmon using Ghost Digimon? Truly the most sussy, sketchy thing I've ever seen. And that is a dead Titamon. Wow. Holy shit, ran into a big stinker just like that. And Zay's out here stealing memory. As Zay does, getting their turn back. Ooh-wee. You may play a level 4 Lord Ghost. Yeah, I think that's probably what's going to happen. I think there's going to be some plays here. Ghostmon drops. I mean, the hand economy for Ghost is just so good. Because you're getting so many plays off the trash. See, part of the reason I like this deck so much is it's like super sticky, right? And the longer the fight goes on, it's like the wider you get. So there's like that. But also, it just does so well with the my hand is literally my trash thing. There's purple decks that do it, but this one just does it so fucking well. And it really turns that that trash into a true positive. And then there's decks like the Yuki deck. I mean, granted, it's going to be, you know, better with the new support it's getting in EX11, but Heavy Metal Dramon is such a unique thing to me because it's like, oh yeah, you need to have a small hand size and a trash to make this deck work super well. And I think that's so fucking cool that it's like, we want you to purposefully screw over your hand size so that your deck can run better. It's like really fucking unique. That's not something you see a lot of. I mean, there's like discard decks and like Magic and stuff, but some other games, but it's not, I don't know, just the way Heavy Metals ran is so unique to me, but I just wish that Bandai did a better job of supporting it and doing the cards originally. Anyways, I digress. Matt is going to go ahead and gain 2 memory once more. And then be able to play a level 4 Titan from their trash. Both players have pretty low deck counts, but I don't think that matters a ton. I think we're going to see somebody die via swinging before we see a deck out here by one of these decks. Question is, what's going to be the play? How are we going to choose to finish things off? Okay, Snow Goblinmon. Doing a little bit more searching. Is this what we were looking for? I wonder. Trashing Invasion of the Titan. Okay. Invasion is going back. Also, welcome back from the ad break, yo. Goblinmon is going to swing in. Attack goes through, putting Zay down to 2 shields. And Matt is not done. Matt said, I have more to do. I would like to make it happen. Let's make it happen, Captain. Digimon goes underneath. Trashing the Skull Greymon. We have all sorts of memory gain that's going to be happening here. Necromon is going to get... Excuse me, I was talking. Why am I yawning? I was talking. Necromon will get so much to happen after it perishes. But it looks like we're going straight for the security check. Shooting the Phantommon. Phantommon's going to be able to play a level 4 though. This board state just remains super large. if Matt isn't able to do anything to get more of these bodies off the field, it is guaranteed GG's for real, for real. This effect didn't delete, you may do what? Zay has so much memory gain from the deletions. It's very funny. Play a level 5 or lower Digimon with Ghost. That's gonna be a Phantomon. Look how wide that board is. What are you supposed to do here? Genuinely. I mean, we know you get a stun, yeah? But is that gonna be enough? One of each opponent's level 3 and 4. There's a level 4. That hand is at nothing for Matt. Absolutely gonzo. Gonzo bonanzo. It's there's no hand. In terms of hand economy, we have none. It's empty. And Zay is in a position now where, assuming things go their way, that's it. Let's see what Zay hits on security though, and how things go, yeah? That's what I would say. Okay, Genkaku promote is smacked for Matt's first security of the turn. And then what are we hitting? Okay, the skull is gone. Bye-bye, flying skull. Shamanmon and Goblimon. And that should be, that's it. GG's. All right, you two, good fight. Let's do this. We'll do LochSchemes and Dark Bull on stream. Be productive. Just in case. Just a little future protection, if you will. Okay, we've got LochSchemes versus Dark Bolt. Both of these players have been on a tear, currently with a perfect record. And the LochSchemes is running also a BT24 deck, but they're running the Agiomon version of things. So this is going to be my first time taking a look at this tonight as well. So thank you for that. Temple of Beginnings does something with recovery. Yippee! A little bit of healing up in here. There's going to be a turn pass over to Dark Bolt. And Dark Bolt is going to go into Itmon. Let's do Itmon and a Wisdom Training, allowing them to grab a Titamon and add it to hand. Dobermon's going to go over the Impmon. Yeah, they're going to draw the big bitch. That's crazy. How fucking tight is that? Okay, we got Kudomon in breeding. Plap, 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 plap. Elecmon comes out, activating its on play effect, allowing Lost here to search for Iliad and or TS, I'm guessing. TS trait. Yeah, one with Iliad and one with Time Stranger. Or Liad. Is it Iliad or Liliad? I don't know. I thought it was Iliad for some reason. That was an I, not an L, considering it's at the start of the word. We're author, by the way. Actually fucking illiterate, by the way. Dobermon X going over Dobermon. We're going to go ahead and pitch the Ogremon straight to the trash. Getting another draw. Just fucking wisdom training choking, question mark. I'm pretty sure that's where we're going here. Maybe not. Okay, it is where we're going. Another wisdom training is hit the building. The building. Nice. Adding a skull to hand, deck bottoming the X antibody proto form. Lost is going to draw into Mitamon, promoting their Kudamon. Then I have two rookie Digimon on the field. Going to turn pass with an Agiomon. And they're going to get a free no replay off of trashing. I don't know. What was it supposed to be? Putting the top security card into your hand? Is that what it was? Damn. It's better than just straight up trashing it. God damn. I'm going to Digivolve into a Shaman trait here. Going into Agio Chudmon. Nice. Red-yellow variant, obviously. Absolutely fucking sniping the Dobermon X, giving it negative 5 KDP. What does this do? Play. Okay, I couldn't read all that fast. You can play an Elecmon, it looks like, or do something else. Maybe a Digivolve. Couldn't quite catch that. Blocker barrier. Barrier when moving on play when Digivolving. Add things. Hello. Gonna go into the Aegiomon. There's no other tamer to play, but they do get the card from the security to their hand. That is a turn pass for 3 memory over to Darkbolt. Darkbolt's gonna go ahead and breed their Sudamon. This deck actually looks kind of fun. Not gonna lie. All of these decks from tonight look kind of fun. Gobumon into Ogremon. Drawing into purple memory boost. Once again, setting themselves up. Creating even more value. Have a Titamon getting added to the hand. Sending Dobermons to the bottom and an Ogremon and a Cerberusmon. I don't know why I said Dobermons. It's a Dobermon. I just realized both players are using Sunamon. That's fucking funny. Elecmon over Sunamon. I'm drawing into another Elecmon. Shocker. I fucking know. Jupitermon drops over Aegiojadmon. Crashing the opponent's security here. K gets absolutely trashed. What a hit for Lost. Oh, goodness. That actually really works out in their favor here. K was not able to get played. And a quick recovery. What the fuck? Talk about getting lucky, am I right? Darkbolt is going to go ahead and crack purple memory boost. Shoving the protoform underneath Ogremon, going to Cerberusmon, accidental body. My brain totally just disappeared on me. My bad. I don't know what the hell that was. That was crazy. I zoned out. I was having like fucking sundowners or something. I don't even know. Discarding in the skull. We're going to go ahead and play a purple level 3 lower Digimon from the trash. It's going to be the Impmon. Impmon is going to see, but it's going to allow them to play K, which is just trash from the security. Darkbolt's like, fine, you wanna trash my K from security? Yeah, no, go for it. I got an answer for that. That's funny. K is now on the field. Oh my god, Anubismon actually hit the one of. So tight. Going to Anubismon. Do it. Do it. Yeah, give in. Do it. Give in to the dark side. Blow them motherfuckers up. That's what I'm talking about. Anubis. Oh god. Just fucking shitting Titamons out of their hand. And grabbing a Titamon. For reduced cost of the assembly and reduced cost of the Anubismon, level 7 Titamon slams onto the field. And they get to shoot the Aegiojadmon with Anubismon's ability. Aegiomon is going to use Decode here. Oh my god. It's fine because Titamon doesn't give a damn, because Titamon's just going to go ahead and shoot all the lowest level Digimon on the field and then execute for a big swing. Nice little swing here. There's nothing to hit though, so no discards happening. Oh my goodness. What's in the trash? Choosing not to use it. And yep, we survived those. Oh, look, another Inori. Titamon is going to play Titamon. Getting to draw a card off the Anubismon. Oh my fucking god. Discarding Skull. Going to suspend Inori, I'm assuming. Little stun action. I say that like there isn't just 2 Inori targets to target here. Whatever, it's fine. And then Ogremon is played from hand, getting another draw off the Anubismon. Big turn for Darkbolt. That turn might have been the turn to put the nail in the coffin. I'm not sure if this deck can make a comeback from a turn like that. That was pretty rough, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's have faith. Let's see what Lost can do with what they've cooked up here. You know, blocker barrier Aegiomon on the field now. Aegiojadmon is gonna come out, maybe, possibly. Oh man, Yeah, there's a lot to digest here. There's a lot of things happening. So Lost has to take a little bit of time to deliberate and make a decision on what they want to hit, you know? Can't just go in guns blazing. Let's go and hey, something will work out. We just gotta believe this isn't the power of anime, so gotta actually use strategy here. Titamon has been absolutely destroyed. That is a dead Titamon. I'm wondering if they could have hit the Anubismon. I didn't really read the limit there. Uh-oh. Is the Mitamon coming out? And if it does, is it going to make a massive difference here? Mitamon for 3. It's going to result in what? We got some dots. We got some thinking here. Trashing the Aegiomon to play the Elecmon for the search. And snagging Aegiomon? Okay. And the Temple of Beginnings. Very nice. That was a big hand. And it is once again Darkbolt's turn. Darkbolt is going to be able to breed their Sunamon. Trashing a dark animal so that they can gain a memory going to 4. And they're choosing to trash Dobermon X Antibody. They're about to gain a shit ton of memory off of this. They essentially gained 5 fucking memory because of what's on board. Sorry, 4 memory because of what's on board. Diabolical and a draw. Digivolving for reduced by 2 cost, going into Ogremon over the Impmon. This is something else. Discarding 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, just like that, so they can play. They should be able to keep turn here. Yeah, because the Ogremon. Yeah. Darkbolt's going to be able to keep turn off the Titamon play. That's huge. Oh my god. That is crazy. Okay, well, Elecmon's getting shot. Then stand a chance. Trashing a card so they can shoot all the lowest level Digimon on the opponent's side of the field. They're going to be able to hit Mitamon here, but Decode is probably going to come into play. That's my guess. Thing is, Titamon has piercing and raids, so kind of doesn't matter again, even if they were able to delete the whole board. Yeah, GG's. Good fight, you two. GG's. And that's going to put Darkbolt and TempestDigi against each other. Have ourselves a hybrid versus like Dark Animal Titamon deck. Here we go. This is TempestDigi. TempestDigi is going to be up first. They're checking out their hand, and it looks like they're going to keep it after all. Bling bling. Digivolving into a... I don't know. I'm blind. For some reason I thought that was something else. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, Darkbolt is going to Digivolve Itmon over their Sunamon, and it looks like they were planning on hard playing their Shamanmon, but they decided not to. They were going to go into Dobermon first, and now they're hard playing their Shamanmon, probably seeing what they would get. They're going to trash Ogremon to draw 2, hitting a Dobermon and a Labramon. So TempestDigi's turn. TempestDigi is going to Digivolve into Burning Greymon. Yeah, boy. She's moving on up already. Just immediately going for the security here. This Digimon Digivolves too. Oh. Do they raid though? I'm assuming not. Okay, well, X Antibody Protoform is getting added into Darkbolt's hand. And TempestDigi is going to be able to play a Tamer for free here, dropping a 5 cost just like that, like nothing happened. Is this an Ancient Greymon play? Okay. Passing the turn over to Darkbolt manually, giving Darkbolt 3 memory to work with here. Darkbolt's going to Digivolve their Shamanmon into Dobermon, allowing them to start building somewhat of a stack here. Getting a blocker on their Dobermon and then going to Dobermon X for nothing. Now getting retaliation on it if they so please. What are we discarding? Decisions. Discarding the Goblimon to give Dobermon retaliation. Putting the Protoform underneath Dobrex. Going into Cerberus X. Doing a few skips here. A few neutral skips, if you will. Gonna hard play, or not hard play, but play via effect Goblimon from the trash. Drawing a card and gaining a memory off of the Dober twins here. Keeping turn. As Raid Shadow Legends. Time to kill a whole ass human. Maybe. A human that became a Digimon. Yeah, that would work. Sure would. We got a Nubismon again. We're going right into the Nubismon. Yeah. This is fucking diabolical. Dude, look at the three level 7 Titamons just chilling in hand. Yippee. That's wild. It looks like they're gonna play Whomst. Ogremon? Okay, gonna play Ogremon from hand. They did pitch 3. They probably only needed to pitch 2 to play Ogremon for free, but that's okay. Shooting the Burning Gray. TempestDigi's gonna evolve Vmon over their Deme. Going into Kendo Garurumon. And breeding. It's the play here. Going into another Kendo Garurumon, but this time over the Tamer. Allowing them to attack. To draw a card. Damn. Kind of on fort. That was going to be a turn pass over to Darkbolt. Darkbolt's going to get to promote their Dober here, going into Dober X. This is going to be some pretty hefty memory gain, if I do say so myself. Skull is going to get pitched, but with all these effects that are about to proc, we're about to see a decent turn. I thought it was going to be more than that, but again, didn't Digivolve over the Gobbly. That's my bad. I don't know how to read. Ignore me. I'm not the reading type. I'm not the paying attention type. I'm gonna blame not having spectate mode. That's on me. For some reason, I thought there was a Goblin mode here too. Ogremon over the Goblin. Here we go. Time to do the discarding. About to gain. Now we're about to gain 3 memory, I think. Or did we already do the Ogremon? We might have already done this Ogremon. My brain's a little fried, so you're going to have to forgive me for not remembering too well. Riff. Goblimon. Okay, yeah, well, look at this. Boom, memory. Boom, memory. Draw, another memory. 2 more draws. That's crazy. Another draw. Another memory. This is just strictly value town right now. Okay. Whomst. Which direction are we going with this? Right into Cerberus for turn. Okay. Play a level 3 blue or purple Digimon. Gonna go ahead and drop the Labramon here. Gain a little bit more memory, keeping turn. Drawing another card. Trash one and return one to hand. Okay, trashing Titamon. Trashing Skull. Got it. You get Titamon back. And then going into Cerberus X Antibody. Wow, they hit K. Draw one, discarding K. Now they can hit the Impmon when they're ready, which I'm guessing would be now. Great timing on that. Drawing another card and then getting to play K from their trash for free. There is also another K in their hand. KK. It's funny. I'm going to start getting some security checks in. Okay. Hitting a Tamer and security in a hybrid deck is roughly expected, so it's not too that's not too surprising. Guessing this is going to be an end of turn tie to play, yeah? Maybe. Wait, possibly even. Okay. Another security check hits a Vmon. And we're actually swinging in with Anubis. Gonna delete the Itmon to get the unsuspend from Cerberus Mon X antibodies inheritable. Allowing Anubis Spawn to get another check after fully clearing out security. And I think this is GG's, right? With execute. If we have the ability to execute. Do we? I don't know. Titamon's not in trash. I sees. It looks like it doesn't matter. Maybe I'm tripping. I'm going to Titlemon over the Cerberus. Crashing K once more. Gonna suspend a Tamer. And that is going to be a stun. Playing a level 4 Allure. All sorts of things are happening here. Okay. You're trash. Ogremon is going to go to Skull Lad. Okay. Big fucking turn. Is TempestDigi able to make something happen with what they have available is the question. Going into another Kendo Garurumon. Double Kendo Garurumons on the field. Draw. Drawing. Gaining a memory. Absolutely just fucking boxing the Ogremons without a problem here. And getting another Lickin'. We taking the Digivolve? Nope. Okay. 7 cards in trash. Ancient Guardian Deity. Kendo Garurumon. Whoa. Or Digicrossing. That's a big one. Turn one of your opponent's lowest level Digimon to the hand. Sending back the Goblin one. Goblin one is bounced back. But this is this should be it, yeah? You can't read? Me either, Matt. Me either. Readings for the strong, you know? That's just way too much work. Pitch in all the cards so they can bring out the big boss mon one last time for the night. They said, you know what? It's been treating me pretty good. Let's make some shit happen. Make it happen, Captain. Time to finish it off. Yeah, it turns out limiting these cards to the Itmon and the K to 2 or 3 kinda doesn't work. Still see them every match. I think I think that was extraordinarily valuable more than once. And just like that board state that Tempest tried to put together is dwindling. And it's about to be gonzo. Ogremon has hit the field once more. More memory to be gained off of the great wall that is here. And one final attack will do it. Bye-bye, Magna. Oh wait, it's got things to do. Play a Tamer from hand without paying the cost. GG's. GG's, y'all. Good fight all the way around. All right, now that everybody's done, let's yeah. So congratulations to you know, everybody who came out and participated. Big shout outs to y'all. Y'all are fucking great. Massive shout out to Darkbolt for being the first time at an LDCC based event, Lucky's Digital Connect Coliseum, and winning with a clean 4-0. That's fucking sick. Also, you know, shout outs to LochSchemes or Lost with a 3-1, and ItMeZae once again in the top 3, running a solid 2-2 and having the point differential on their side. So congrats to all of our top place finishers and everybody else who played today. It was really enjoyable. Thank you so much for showing off your decks and piloting them and having a good time. Super cool. Thank you for coming out. That being said, Digitopia Duels 3 is already up if you want to register for it, so you're welcome to do so. The link will be in the Discord soon, TM. today or tomorrow. For sure. Thanks for the event. You're welcome. Thanks for coming out. I hope you had a good time. I hope everybody who played had a good time. I hope everybody who watched enjoyed it. Even though, we couldn't see all of the screens all the time, but it's still fun. I have a fun time doing this, as you know. I love Digimon. I love TCGs. So it's just, to me, this is just something that's super enjoyable in general, and I get a kick out of it. So thank you so much for entertaining me while I get to do this. It's something that, like I said, I really enjoy, and I'm glad I get to have the opportunity to host these things and run these things, and people show up and people play. That makes a huge difference. Just a few housekeeping things. If you want to continue playing in the Digitopia Duels, again, they're ran on the third Sunday of every month at 8 p.m. EST. You just want to check in 15 minutes or so early. We do first to ones to make sure that more people can be on stream and we can get through a decent amount of rounds. I do ask that if you feel any type of particular way about any of the cards or any of the things, you go into the catnapping Celestials Village Horde, whatever. You come down here, you go to a Digitopia Duel sus and ban discussion. Come right in here. We have the docs spreadsheet here. You could talk about what you want banned, and then you can also pull this up and you can just go right here to suspect test. Our suggestions, explanations. You can copy one of these cells that have the card number and name, ban or restrict to what number of copies, and then the reasoning, and you can write that bitch out, right? Just keep going down from what we have here. So we'll do that. Quick notes. This entire column, limited to 3, will be disappearing. We will no longer have this starting the next event. So be sure to check your decks if you have cards that are limited and or restricted. What I'm going to do is I'm also going to open up in band here. We're going to have a section, and the section is going to be called combos. So right now we just have booster set, extra booster, and then if there were structured decks or anything like that, they would be in there as well. But this is going to be a whole section dedicated towards just combos. So keep that in mind. If there's certain cards, and again, I know we've been talking about cards. If you want cards banned, let me know. But if there's a specific set of combo, or if you're running this card, you shouldn't be running this card type thing, like they've already done with Ko and Sayo and some of that stuff, let me know. We'll take it in consideration. We'll put it up in the whatchamacallit, in the to be tested, to be whatevered, right? So I'm trying to make this as relatively enjoyable for people as possible, and then go from there. There'll probably be times where we'll take cards off of ban lists or combos off of ban lists, that type of thing. But for now, let's see what things shape up to be with what suggestions are made, and just kind of go from there. I think that'll be easiest. We should combo ban every dark animal is insane. Truly. But yeah, pair bans, or just general piece bans, stuff like that to keep in mind. So all this will be updated. Just so you guys know the default way things will be working. If cards that are in the limited to 3 don't get brought up in the sus and ban thing, they're just going to go down to 2 for now. It won't be going down to 1. So that's how that'll be going. I think that there's a world in which some things could probably be unbanned. If people want the Galaxy stuff to be not touched, or some of the other things, obviously bring it up. The conversation thing isn't just for banning and restricting things, it's also for unbanning and restriction, and why we should go which direction. I'll try my best to either give things a shot and or be as fair as possible with everything moving forward. That being said, before y'all dip, I do just really quick want to pull up one thing, because generally speaking, everything that I run is in my community page, but I kind of fricked up. And I could take this down and then make people re-register, but I'm a bum, so I'm not going to do that. But The next LDCC event will be on the first Sunday of next month, which is February. It is going to be the Red Thread of Fate. This is probably going to be one of the more lax deck construction rules as far as deck building goes for an LDCC event. Basically, all you have to do is you build a deck around your favorite rookie and or mega. It could be one or the other. It does not have to be both. So, for example, if you really like Alphamon, right? But you also really like Crabmon, it's going to be really fucking hard to build a Crabmon to Alphamon deck. Am I right? Right. So pick one and then run with it. I do ask that, you be fucking honest with that, because I'm trying to make this as lax as possible. So don't just be like, my favorite rookie is the top meta deck rookie and I'm going to build. I get it. Okay. We get it. If that is the case, then that's the case, but just don't be a dipshit. That being said, if your favorite rookie or mega is like heavily lacking representation, for example, community member Taiga loves Mon, right? They could bring a supplementary rookie or mega to pair with it to give it a bit of a boost. Stuff like that. Do your best to fit your cards around your partner Digimon. When I talk about like doing your best to fit your cards to the theme or the spirit of the deck, usually my thing is like, if you can resist, don't just go putting in all the generic good stuff cards, right? Like if your favorite Digimon's Agumon, right? And like fucking Wargreymon, and you're building that out, I don't know, maybe don't go throwing in a fucking Agunimon in there for like a hybrid swing or something. You know what I mean? Like just try to keep it within the spirit of the deck as much as possible. The whole idea is you love Digimon, you love this specific Digimon. Try to get as much use out of this Digimon and, cards that have this Digimon in the art, or, represent this Digimon in a way that makes sense. I'm not going to be super strict with the rules. I want people to play something that they, Agunimon. Yeah, I know. My bad. Agunimon. But yeah, just have fun with it. Do what feels right. Also, hi Astra. I'm feeling okay, kind of. But yeah, so that's all I ask for this one. And this will be on the first Sunday of February. That's it. I appreciate everyone who's on YouTube for coming out. I'm super glad that I never hit start recording or streamed this to YouTube. That's real cool. I'm glad I never clicked either of those buttons. But yeah, I'll just download the VOD, and thanks to y'all on YouTube who watched this VOD and the playback. I hope you guys have a good day. Goodbye. Fuck yourselves. To everybody else, big shout outs for coming out tonight. I know that these events have been a largely huge variance in how many people come out and how many people come back, etc. So I always do appreciate those of you who have been coming out for fucking months now. Thank you so much. And for those of you that were willing to take a chance on me in these events, I hella appreciate you too. I hope to see you back in the future. I hope to see you yapping up Digimon or whatever in the Discord as well. You're always welcome here as long as you're not being a dick to others. I'm pretty sure we're chilling. So yeah, that's really it for me.